Hello, we're Unit 6.
This is Underground Symphonies.
Alright. Can you introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
Yep, I'm Chris and I play guitar.
Max, I play guitar also.
How did you meet one another and form Unit 6?
We all started off we're all part of like the same local scene back home, like going to local gigs and things like that. And some of the other guys formed the band before I was in it, but then we kind of all met through college and gigs and things like that, and then we all somehow came together and we just started playing music for fun, and it's kind of taken us in. So.
Yeah, it's been a good 4 or 5 year roller coaster so far, so
yeah.
It's been good so far.
What's the story behind the band's name Unit 6?
Came from like our first ever gig. We didn't have a name, it's just like, oh, we've got our first show, right, you need a name. And Josh was talking to his mate Steve, and so talking on Friday night saying, oh, you, me and Six will meet at this place. And he's like, I'll just stick with that for now, we'll go have something on the flyer. And regrettably we've never changed it ever since, and I think we can do now.
So it's just stuck?
Yeah, it just got stuck, you know.
Aww. How has the Noise tour been for you all so far?
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been good for us. Like, it's nice to be back. It's been since Warped 2010, so it's like 14 months now since we've been back here. But for us, I think it's been good for us because we've seen people actually watch us now. But before, people were like, okay, cool. They weren't really faded by it, and now it just seems like there's people who are interested in our band now.
And now you're headlining a tour on.
Yeah, we're doing one in January, February time, which will be really cool. We don't know how that's going to go, but it's just like, it's definitely, I think,
test the water.
Just to test the water. But I think because we've waited for so long, I think it's made people like anticipated to see us, you know. So yeah, I think that's been pretty helpful for us.
How has the new album been doing?
It's been doing really good. Like in the UK, got like to #3 in the album charts, and
Congratulations.
Australia did pretty good as well. It's in the top 20 over there.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they're the only 2 places come out. And it comes out over here in January, and I think the rest of them will have by January, February time as well. So yeah, we've been really happy with how it's gone so far and like how the reception has been with the CD. Yeah.
Good. What's the meaning and depth behind the album's name, Sinners Never Sleep?
It was actually one of the song Little Death of the album was actually used to be called Sinners Never Sleep, and we were kind of all, there's no like real like dark meaning behind it or anything. It's just we all sat down looking for like cool names, like cool taglines, thinking of stuff, and we thought that was a good idea.
It's kind of like Hold Me Down, like this person, like you can't hold me down, you know. Like Sinners Never Sleep is just basically like us, basically sitting, you know, like our music is us sitting, we just sort of doing it, you know. So like that's where the kind of name comes from.
Where did you guys pick up most of the inspiration for the new songs?
It all came together just from us like jamming over ideas, and we never have like a plan of what we're going to do. We kind of just go into our rehearsal space and just play and have a good time, and whatever comes out, and that's what happened. That's what we wrote, and some of the songs we've had like the ideas for a couple of years and things like that, but never managed to string them together properly.
Yeah, like if there's bands that we did, you would say we took influence from, it would be like bands like Jimmy Wells and Incubus and Brand New, and like for me Thrice as well. Stuff like Red Hot Chili Peppers or just Foo Fighters, like a lot of like just straight up kind of rock music as well. Like we've basically kind of grown up a lot more. Like the first CD was like we wanted to be like other bands. The last CD, Hold Me Down, was like we started to find our feet, and this one is like basically like kind of us cementing what our kind of sound is, you know, and kind of just creating our own kind of sound.
Everyone's saying that the new album has a more fierce and darker side. How have fans been reacting to your new direction?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it actually. I think even some of the songs have even like a more popular side. Some are a bit darker, some are a bit more experimental. But I think fundamentally we still sound like us. It's not like we've put a CD out that sounds like a completely different band. So I think it's just us evolving, and our fans are evolving with us, and I think everyone's been really receptive and got nothing but positive vibes from it. I don't think I've had one person that said they didn't like it yet. So
it's just like a band has to kind of progress, you know, as I was just saying, like evolve. And it would be weird for us, but I see whereas it's like you got the last two, because it'd just be like cheating everybody else out of the CD. You want to give them something fresh, and you want to try and be new. Like we kind of pushed ourselves on this CD to write like better material and like to write better songs and structure wise as well, and trying to do stuff new. So that I think it's not. It's kind of, as Chris said, it's not like we have changed, but it's just like there is still like the U-Music sound there, but it's just because it's not the same as what it has been before. It's just an aggression from our band growing up as well. Because we've been a band for 5 years now. Like you can't just stay the same sound you were like when you started writing songs when you were 15, 16. So I think it's good. I think people just enjoyed the change and the progression of our band.
I agree. How was recording with Garth Richardson in Los Angeles?
Good with Garth was good fun to hang out with. He watched a lot of ice hockey.
Do you like ice hockey?
Oh yeah, I did. I would have seen an ice hockey game before. It was nice to work with a different producer, definitely for us, because it's when you've been put in like the space, you know, like when you're recording, like his ideas are different compared to what we've been used to. So it brought something new to the table as well, and like for the choice of instruments, like for guitar wise, we had loads of stuff that we could play about with and really get involved with and make different sounds. And for Dan, he recorded all his drums at analog tables, so the old school way of recording, like you can't mess about and fuck up. You have to be like tight as fuck. And then we had a lot longer just to kind of enjoy the recording process and just make sure everything was right with it. And that's definitely what he brought to the table.
For those who haven't had the chance to see your documentary about your tongue, how would you summarize it, and what are the emotions you feel towards it?
I think it's just a really good insight into our band. Really, I find with a lot of bands when they do DVDs, it's kind of everything's like all sugar coated and they just make it out that everything's a laugh and everything's amazing. Where I think we're all really, really honest, and it basically just summarises our whole career. So if you've never heard of us or you don't know what our music's like, if you watch the film, I'm sure it'll give you a bigger insight into what we're about and how long we've been doing this for and everything that's gone towards it.
Yeah.
I think it shows a lot of the hard work as well that we've all put into this band and things like that. So I think it's just a really, really interesting thing for a fan or someone that's never heard of us before to watch.
Definitely sets up the CD as well, personally. I think if you're going to get the DVD and the CD, you should watch the DVD first before listening to the CD.
How do you work out the differences between the 5 of you?
What kind of way?
Just like everyone's different traits. I think we don't really work it out, we kind of just get on with it because we've been together for so long now and we all know each other inside out. We know, like every single person has probably something in their personality that annoys another person or certain habits or things like that, but you just learn to just get over it and just get on with it because even the best of friends, if you're together for 6 months at a time all together, like you're not going to get on the whole time, are you? It's just one of those things, it's just kind of, yeah, you just learn to know everyone's got things.
What do you like about the UK, or the US compared to the UK?
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger, Chipotle, there's a lot more of them.
Yeah.
The weather.
The weather.
What do I dislike? I dislike the drives because they're a million times longer.
I dislike people who come up to our van every day because it's a Mercedes and go, oh, so you were in a band? And everybody just wants to talk to us. It's like if we even in like any kind of area, somebody will come up to us when we stop and go, oh, are you in a band or is this a motor home? It's just like, why does it have to talk to each other over here? So that's what
nosy.
That's what grinds my gears.
What are your favorite bands and what ways do they inspire your music? You kind of already answered this one.
Yeah, that's like Brand New, Thrice, Incubus, things like that. I think the way they inspire us is just how they craft their songs and some, like for us as guitarists, like guitar sounds or like certain riffs, things like that. I think it all kind of adds up, and we kind of, when we write, like even though some of the bands that are my favourite bands, when I write a song it doesn't sound anything like that, but I think it just all adds up. If you have a big musical knowledge and a love of all things music, then I think if you write something you can come up with something really good. So I think everything helps.
We're not like a closed-minded band as well. We listen to like all styles of music. It could be from like the rock world, it could be from like the hip-hop world, dance world, like pop world. Like we're not really fussed at what we listen to. So as long as it's good, has a good melody and a good beat to it, that's what matters.
If you weren't in a band, what do you think you would be doing?
Probably something in music, because 4 out of 5 of us went to music college, so hopefully something to do with music.
Probably teaching guitar or something like that, I think.
A secret everyone would be surprised to know about each one of you.
A secret?
I don't think we have any secrets. With the amount of stuff we've filmed and the DVD, and I think we've literally told everything there is to tell.
I've got a secret. Don't bring me a fucking pineapple.
Oh yeah.
I've been haunted by pineapples ever since I did a photo shoot for Matt's Clothing Company.
Yeah. No pineapple.
No pineapples, please.
Our website had opportunities for fans to ask questions, and the first one is Cassandra from Toronto, Canada wants to know one thing you can't leave for tour without.
Computer.
Computer, yeah. Or your suitcase. That'd be pretty handy for you.
Yeah.
Your suitcase with you, it's just that's what you live out of. So.
Yeah, I think the computer is the most essential thing for keeping in contact with people at home and watching films and things like that.
Keep yourself occupied.
Charlie from London wants to know if there was any one of your shows you could go back and experience again, what would it be and why?
I'd have to say Reading main stage when we played Reading Festival, because it's just the biggest show you could possibly ever do. And it was just a real big kind of milestone in our career. Like, it's just one of those things you've always been to the festival or seen it on TV and been like, oh, I'll never do that. And then the next minute you walk out and you're just like, shit.
Yeah, that's definitely the same for me.
Yeah.
Lindsay from Washington wants to know if you were a fan of your band, who would you have a crush on in the band?
Ooh. If I was gay, then
Yeah, I think we know who we're gonna pick.
probably Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Drama.
He's the babe.
Lauren from Ohio wants to know, what do you think of your American fans?
It's cool, like, it's definitely started to build up our American fan base, and there's been people who we've met since the first time we were over here, like, oh, we've heard about your band since the EP days, and we're like, that's fucking mental, like that. Our music from such a long time ago is spread all the way across the world, like, they still like our music, so the people who have been with us since day one over here, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to say?
We're coming back in January, February time to do a co-headlining tour, and we are going to be releasing Sinners Never Sleep also in January, the deluxe edition with the DVD, so go and check that out, and yeah, come back and just come see us again if you want to see some real UK music, you know, enjoy.